So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terence "Bud" Crawford. And they do have a reach advantage here. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine. You can see who has the power advantage. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. Lots of boxing skill required to succeed at this weight class, but you have to have knockout power too.
I'll always go for reach, every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you, but someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
And here he is, Terence Crawford from the United States of America. In their last fight, they won by knockout. They'll be squaring up against the Machine from Ukraine. Last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how this one plays out.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Ukraine, wearing the light yellow trunks trimmed with cyan, the Machine.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes. He blocks the jab. Beautiful counter shot. It's bombs away. Defense is not an option for these 2. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. No rest for the weary. Nice job blocking the hook. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. So much for defensive abilities. And Machine goes down. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is gonna...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Well, we've just just taking a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. A chance to make history. And down goes Machine. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 7. You continue.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Well done with that counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a massive upset this would be. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just missed with that hook. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That jab doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will... Whoa, wait a minute! What a nightmare scenario! And Machine drops to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.